I say good evening?
Okay, they're going.
Good evening and welcome to the 2016 Homecoming Ceremony.
Megan, just give me the look. Do you think I go or no?
Too windy?
No. I'm just waiting for them to get more.
Oh, hell. Stuff going away. Here, let me get this out of the way.
Should I say good evening or good?
Our first Queen candidate this evening is Paige Deborah May, daughter of Jason and Denise May. She has been involved in Student Council 2 years, volleyball 2 years, basketball 1 year, softball 3 years, and National Honor Society for 3 years, where she is currently the secretary. She is also the senior class vice president. Paige's advice to underclassmen is, don't take your education for granted. You'll never regret studying for a test or working hard for a good grade. It will pay off later. When asked who she looks up to the most, Paige said, "My Grandma Duke. I admire her faith, kindness, generosity, and her positivity. If I become half the woman she is, I'll consider myself successful." When asked about her most embarrassing moment of high school, Paige said, "My moment was last year at the awards night in May. I was going up to the stage to receive an award and decided to cut through the seats. My dress got caught on the armrest of the seat, making me fall in front of the entire auditorium. Mr. Felvis didn't try to spare my humility and announced, 'Yes, Paige, we all saw that,' just in case anyone missed it the first time. Thanks, Mr. Felvis."
Our first King candidate this evening is Mason Reed Peterson, son of Christian and Stacy Peterson. Mason is a member of Marion Christian Church. Mason has been involved in football 4 years, basketball 3 years, baseball 2 years, track and field 1 year, the musical 2 years, singers 3 years, FCCLA 1 year, Key Club 2 years, and forensics 3 years. Mason's advice to underclassmen is, make the most of your time in high school, because before you know it, you'll be a senior. Respect your teachers and coaches, and most of all, respect your parents. And whatever you do, don't be afraid to be different. Be yourself and be happy. When asked what his most memorable moment was, Mason said, "My most memorable moment was when we were at a baseball tournament in Pratt, and the team decided to go to Walmart that night. I was dared to sprint into the store yelling, 'The British are coming,' as loud as I could. Long story short, the whole team eventually got kicked out, and the cops were called on us." When asked who he looks up to most, Mason said, "I look up to both of my parents, because they are a perfect example of how I want to be when I grow up. They are hard workers, they put others before themselves, and they are kind-hearted. If I grow up to be half the person they both are, I will have a life well lived."
Our second Queen candidate this evening is Shelby Diane Felvis, daughter of Mark and Jennifer Felvis. Shelby attends Hillsborough Mennonite Brethren Church. She has been involved in softball 3 years, volleyball 4 years, cheerleading 4 years, powerlifting 3 years, student council 4 years, where she currently serves as president, Key Club 4 years, where she currently serves as president, Safe Team 2 years, FCA 2 years, National Honor Society 3 years, where she currently serves as secretary. Prom committee 1 year, stage crew 1 year, makeup crew 1 year, and yearbook 1 year. Shelby's advice to underclassmen is, get involved and love every minute of it. You only get to do this once, so do what makes you happy and be careful of the opinions you value. When asked who she looks up to, Shelby said, everyone, because I am barely 5'2" on a good day. Seriously, there are so many people and role models who have positively affected my life that it is impossible for me to narrow it down to one. When asked about her most embarrassing moment of high school, Shelby said, at the Kiwanis Honors Banquet my freshman year, the group of freshmen being honored lined up to take a picture after receiving our certificate. Deanna Tearup was sitting right in front of me laughing hysterically. From the back of the room, someone informed me that my certificate was upside down. I laughed, along with everyone else, and turned the right way. Later that night, my dad pointed out that the picture with it upside down was posted to the school page instead of the correct one.
Our second King candidate this evening is Noah James Albin, son of Chad Albin and Angela Albin. Noah is a member of Holy Cross Lutheran Church in Wichita. He has been involved in football 4 years, wrestling 3 years, track 2 years, and singers 3 years. Noah's advice to underclassmen is, you don't have to fit in to be happy. When asked what his most memorable moment was, Noah said, the most memorable moment in high school was when I made it to state wrestling my freshman year. When asked who he looked up to most, Noah said, my grandpa Pete. He is a man of integrity. I admire his honesty and his strength to fight through all the illnesses he has had. I hope I can be half the man he is as I get older.
Our final Queen candidate this evening is Taylor Lynn May, daughter of Jason and Denise May. She has been involved in volleyball 2 years, basketball 1 year, softball 3 years, cheerleading for 4 years, FFA 3 years, National Honor Society 3 years, where she currently serves as vice president, sophomore class treasurer, and a member of the prom committee her junior year. Taylor's advice to underclassmen is to roll with the punches that high school throws at you. Don't close yourself off and embrace new challenges, experiences, and opportunities. When asked who she looks up to the most, Taylor said, my mom, because she always puts her family first and loves me and my sisters unconditionally. She is generous and kind and is a helping hand to anyone in need. When asked about her most embarrassing moment of high school, Taylor said, when I ran my mom's Tahoe through the garage wall my freshman year. I was pulling it into the garage and I tried to step on the brake to put it in park, but instead stomped on the gas. I was hysterical, and I convinced myself that I was going to have to quit cheerleading and volleyball so I could get a job and pay my parents back for the mess I made. Everyone knew about it at school, and to this day I still get made fun of by family and friends.
Our final King candidate this evening is Peyton Allen Heidebrecht, son of Scott and Milana Heidebrecht. Peyton is a member of Florence Christian Church. Peyton has been involved in football 4 years, basketball 3 years, baseball 3 years, the musical 4 years, the play 2 years, FFA 1 year, singers 1 year, powerlifting 1 year, and freshman class treasurer. Peyton's advice to underclassmen is, don't wait till your junior and senior years to get good grades. Start early and continue all the way through high school. When asked what his most embarrassing moment was, Peyton said, last baseball season, I lost a game of What Are the Odds, and I had to walk up to our head baseball coach, who was getting ready to have a kid, and said, congratulations on the baby. I wish I was the mother. When asked who he looks up to most, Peyton said, my 3 older brothers. We have been through so much and have grown up together. I would love to have some of the features they have to offer.
The Little Hopers this evening are Aubrey Whiteman, daughter of Jess and Kimberly Whiteman, and Ryan Tharp, son of Carla and Dave Tharp. Assisting the Little Helpers this evening is the 2015 Homecoming King and Queen, Adam Shalene and Bailey Robson.
Will the King candidates please step forward? The 2016 Homecoming King and Queen are Peyton Heidebrecht and Paige May.
On behalf of MHS Student Council, we would like to thank Gene Winkler, the USD 408 Board of Education, Brian Hess, Janice and Bernie Wayner, Lori McClendon, Mr. Lee Liker, Mr. Todd Gordon, Quinn Trapp, Jane Whitwell, and Connie Williams.
Central National Bank proudly supports the students and staff of Marion Florence USD 408. Central National Bank has been providing Kansans with sound financial advice since 1884. We are dedicated to providing the quality service that makes our Marion County customers and the communities we serve successful. The officers and employees of Central National Bank work to be your financial resource of choice in the Marion County area. St. Luke Hospital provides a full range of healthcare services. The healthcare professionals and staff are dedicated to keeping you healthy and helping you recover if illness or accident do occur. Remodeled in 2012, St. Luke Hospital added a state-of-the-art physical therapy area, CT scanner, and beautiful patient care areas. The hospital, living center, and medical clinic provide the best in medical services. St. Luke Hospital, right here at home, right here for you. When time is called on the field, it's a Tampa State Bank timeout. Tampa State Bank provides support to MCTV and provides the best in banking services in Marion and Tampa. Tampa State Bank is one of the few locally owned banks in Marion County and offers a full range of banking services, including ATM service. State Bank provides friendly, courteous officers and staff, as they have since 1901. When it comes to banking, see TSB. When the Warriors cross the goal line, it's a Case & Son touchdown. Case & Son is an independent insurance agency representing many companies and offering a full line of property and casualty insurance, including home, auto, farm, business, and life. Case & Son is the oldest continuously operated business in Marion County. Just as MCTV counts on them for support, you can count on Case & Son Insurance. Lanning Pharmacy brings something old and something new to MCTV sponsorship. Longtime sponsor Marion Health Mart is now Lanning Pharmacy, a full-line pharmacy accepting almost all major insurance plans. Newly remodeled and offering everything from flu shots to medical equipment, Hallmark cards, gifts, toys, and expert advice on all your pharmaceutical needs. Lanning Pharmacy supports the Warriors and Wildcats of USD 408.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fans. Arr, this is National Talk Like a Pirate Day for us on MCTV. This is Mike Powers here with Casey Case, Jeremiah Lang, Roger Schroeder, Gene Winkler, Jay Smith, and Danny Maddox. We've got the whole crew here tonight as the Marion Warriors are home on Old Settlers Day weekend, taking on the visiting Remmington Broncos. You just observed on your TV screen crowning of King Peyton Heidebrecht and Queen Paige May. And your announcers were Lindsay Siegel and Colin Williams. All right, this is the Central National Bank pregame show. Let's talk about the football game. We'll start with Casey Case because he likes to go first.
I do like to go first, and especially when my mic's working, I got to make sure I stay downwind so the signal blows up there. I was talking with Gerald Weens a little bit ago, and the biggest thing we are fearing tonight is that the Warriors will come out and do something that they have a little bad habit of doing, and that is playing to the level of their competition. The Remmington Broncos are 0-3. I'm not saying they're a bad team, but watching them warm up with the special teams in pregame, they lack a few skills, I think. So Marion should come out tonight. They should dominate early. They should make this thing a running clock in the second half. But whether they will or not is yet to be seen.
All right, we'll continue the Central National Bank pregame show with the deep thoughts of Roger Schroeder.
It's a trap game, Mike. It's a trap game. It's a trap game. I said it in Lanning Pharmacy at 10:15 this morning when I was drinking my coffee and eating my popcorn. It is a trap game in every sense of whatever a trap game is entitled. You're coming off a big league victory on the road last week against a good Sedgwick team, and you roll into your not only homecoming game where you possibly got some distractions, but you're also playing a team that's 0-3 that you probably should beat on paper, as Casey alluded to. You probably should have a running clock at about the 4-minute mark of the third quarter because you punch one in and really twist the knife. But it's, can they make themselves do that? And that's what we'll just have to see here in about 14 minutes or so.
And by the way, we are broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area here for the Central National Bank pregame show, and I think we're down to the point where we have to listen to Jeremiah Lang.
Oh, man, thank you for that introduction, Mike. I appreciate that. We get the advantage of looking at a scouting report ahead of time, and one of the things Grant pointed out is 57 is going to be a big player for them. Grant Jansen on both sides of the ball, left guard, and also playing a defensive tackle. So we'll probably see a lot of action from him. Warriors, as has been mentioned, we should come out and just dominate in this game. We're going to have to come out with the same intensity that we left the field with in Sedgwick and start high.
I would have to agree with Roger. It's a trap game, but normally those trap games are somebody that's got a little more going for them than you think they do, and you don't take them as serious as you should. I don't know that Remington's got enough horses to beat us, but I've seen us, and Casey's right, I've seen us play a Council Grove team that we should have beat by 70 points, and we beat them 19-0.
That was a long time. That's why we got these white hats. That was 23 years ago, I think. Another thing I don't want to overlook, this is very important tonight, we did have a homecoming kiss. It wasn't the greatest or longest one, but it was a lip-to-lip kiss, and God bless Peyton and Paige for that, because it had been a long time before we had a homecoming kiss until 2014 when Zach Robson stepped up, and I'm not sure we've had one since, so it's always good to get a homecoming kiss.
That was a long year, Casey.
No, that's been a couple of years.
It's been two years. It's been one until now.
2014,
okay, 15, All right, well, there wasn't one last year, I guess what I'm getting at. So, and I do want to point out, they do have some good athletes. I don't know his name, but he's a fullback. He's a, 6'1", 205 kid.
Garrett Johnson.
And Gerald Weens told me that he was third or fourth in the league in the 100 meters last year. So he's big and fast, and we don't want to let him get turned loose.
Casey, as we wrap up the Central National Bank pregame show, would you care to favor us with a pirate joke, or do you want to keep that in your pocket?
No. I've got a pirate joke. I've been saving it. I heard it on the radio, so it can't be that bad. So here we go. A pirate walks into a bar, and he's got a steering wheel in his pants. And the bartender says, "Hey, pirate, how come you have a steering wheel in your pants?" And the pirate says, "Matey, I don't know, but she's driving me nuts." There you go.
We'll be back with the football game.
We are committed to delivering the most reliable service and original, creative programming and better quality choices.
To not just meet, but exceed your expectations so you can choose your own entertainment when, where, and how you want it, anywhere and anytime.
With individual plans that allow you to pick your services and have access to customer service 7 days a week.
Because you deserve the best value in entertainment, and it's our job to deliver it. No exceptions, no excuses.
We are Eagle Communications.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Prairie Land Partners, the largest John Deere dealership in South Central Kansas, specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solutions products. Prairie Land is always close by with 9 locations and more than 250 employees. Prairie Land Partners, partnering together with you to nurture the land. Right here at home, Marion National Bank supports the Marion community and the area. Committed to serving the financial needs of our community since 1905, Marion National Bank offers full-service banking, including agricultural, commercial, consumer, real estate, and loans for any worthwhile purpose. Meeting all of your banking expectations, Marion National Bank, your neighborhood bank. Lanning Pharmacy brings something old and something new to MCTV sponsorship. Longtime sponsor Marion Health Mart is now Lanning Pharmacy, a full-line pharmacy accepting almost all major insurance plans. Newly remodeled and offering everything from flu shots to medical equipment, Hallmark cards, gifts, toys, and expert advice on all your pharmaceutical needs. Lanning Pharmacy supports the Warriors and Wildcats of USD 408.
We are back. We want to thank Central National Bank for sponsoring the pregame show, Lanning Pharmacy for sponsoring our broadcast area. And I think Roger wants to talk about our first quarter sponsors.
First quarter sponsors are Eagle Communications, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
And you do that well.
Thank you. It's easy with a sheet in front of you.
Well, who we got out here? Bryce Schultz is, Peyton Heidebrecht is one of the captains. Mason Peterson's a captain. Looks like we've got Cade Harms as a captain. Cade didn't play last week. The asthma must be better. And Noah Albin, who I thought had a real solid football game at Sedgwick last week. Nothing flashy, but he made some really good plays.
He really did. He came a few times last week, and it was fun to see him really come into his own.
I'm looking for, Casey's down there. Casey, are you on the air? I guess he's...
Yes, I can be.
There you are, okay. Well, we got about 2 minutes to go till kickoff, and I guess I'm just going to throw it to Casey, Jeremiah, and Roger. Talk football.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Well, no, you don't have to. You got something better?
You guys, what we need to do, you didn't ask me last week for a
pregame score.
Pregame score, and I had in my head when we were down at Sedgwick before on the way down there, all I could think was 44-21 Marion. 44-21 Marion.
Man, you are a prognosticator.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Let's hear your scores first.
All right, I'll go. 56-14.
All right. I was going to say 56, so I can't say 56.
Yeah, you can. You just use a different other number.
Well, I was going to say 56-8.
All right.
43-6.
45-7.
That's too close. Pick another one.
All right. 49-12.
12. That's not a bad score.
Let's write all these down.
He did.
49-12.
He didn't put it next to his timeout grid, but it's
it's on here. All right, we're good. We're covered here. Well, I tell you what, we've got time for one good pirate joke. Who wants to go?
I don't know if it's going to be good, but I will take second crack at this.
All right.
Casey.
Ruined the whole evening right off the bat.
I'm going to go clean. Clean. What Star Wars character is really a pirate?
I know.
R2-D2.
There you go. Welcome to the broadcast, Mike Powers.
All right, here we go with the kickoff. Austin Neufeld will be kicking off for the Warriors as he has all season. Learned pregame that Austin broke his collarbone in the JV game on Monday, but apparently that's not stopping him from being out here and playing tonight.
He is under specific instruction to kick the ball and get off the field.
Don't stay out there and try to make a tackle.
That's right.
Man. Apparently it must have been something to see. He made a great tackle in the JV, knocked the other kid out of the game, and broke his own shoulder. Here's Austin's kick. Good kick, end over end, at the 5. Oh, nice. Pretty good run back, really. He's going to get the ball out to the 24, and there's a flag.
Flag down in the area of a hold, and Austin did exactly what you said. Delivered a great kickoff, watched it for 2 steps, and got immediately off the field.
He was off the field before the play was dead.
Well, I hope that, we were pretty optimistic or cocky with our scores there. I'm assuming that they will at some point early third quarter will have the JV in, and that their varsity will get a score or 2 in that time frame. All right, they march off the penalty against the Broncos.
Broncos starting at their own 8-yard line.
That's a spot foul, so they mark off the 10 yards from the point the foul occurred. That takes them back, as Jeremiah said, to the 8. Quick handoff. Hard running is going to get the ball just across the 10.
had about eight red hats around the football there. Not sure who was on the bottom of the pile.
I think was the one that put the stop on him, and a couple others pulled him down.
Johnson is the running back Casey made reference to in the pregame show.
6'1", 205. You can bet they're going to either run behind him or make him run a lot of the game tonight.
Yeah, one player on the line listed as 5'3", 200.
That might be 73. No?
Nope, 75.
75.
Snap, screen play. A nice play. He's going to get a first down. The Warriors very, very aggressive, and Remington took advantage of that.
Little middle slip wide receiver screen there, very well executed by the Broncos to get out from the shadow of their own goalpost.
And the Warriors told that they're going to send 5 out on quite a few plays tonight.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. Grant alluded in the scouting report where Remmington was going to do a lot of things we have not seen yet this year.
Back to the line with a 1st and 10. Remington takes the ball out to the 25-yard line. Give them a little boost of confidence here. That's a handoff. That's Johnson again. He gets around the corner. He's going down the sideline. Wheeler's going to drag him down, but he gets inside the 25.
Well, the Warriors had the right guy chasing, but Corbin, there's not a lot of guys that can outrun him. He did a good job of pursuing the play there, but a huge gain for the Broncos on that play.
A lot of room to run on the outside there. Noah almost had him by the shoestring, but couldn't get him.
And Coach Tiroff looks like he's going to go take care of this pretty early in this game, burning a timeout at the 10:31 mark of the first quarter. And that is a Tampa State Bank timeout.
We did a terrible job as that play went to the sideline. Somebody's got to force the running back inside. You can't just let him have the corner.
And you talked about how good a game. I saw 22 out there, which is no Albert. I'm not sure if he's the one that gave up contain or if he was chasing because somebody else did, but he was the one number I saw. He's going to recover, though, and have a good rest of this game here coming up.
Well, and if you get a sense of the urgency here, the timeout is in the middle of the field. He didn't wait for them to come to him.
No.
It's true. And you know what? I noticed as Coach walked out there, he walked with a purpose.
He did, and I think I saw one of the players hide behind another one.
Well, that would undoubtedly be a bright back hiding behind the lineman. All right, from the 22, Remington looking much better than we expected so far. From the shotgun. Quarterback wants to throw. He's got nobody to throw it to. He just throws it out of bounds.
That was Big Daniel Hinton chasing him down, forcing him to throw when no one was open.
Nice old Settlers Day crowd here. Well, I don't know if they're nice, but there's a lot of them.
Almost missed that. Wow.
2nd and 10 for the Broncos.
Jarrett McClendon checked in, 73 for the Warriors.
2 receivers on this side of the field, one up top. Hand off to Johnson again. Oh, he was rocked at the line.
Yeah. Well, so far so good. 2 plays out of the timeout for the Warrior defense.
Tyler Pallett just puts a stop on him. You'll see him just come to a grinding halt.
Yeah. All the momentum was going forward, and all of a sudden it was gone.
Yep.
3rd and 9 now.
These are the kind of third downs the Warriors want to have on defense. 3rd and 9, 3rd and 7.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First quarter last week, we could not stop them in this time. Well, they never really had a 3rd and 9. It was usually 3rd and 3, but turned around quickly. Pass out in the flat. He's going to be close.
I think he's short. Look for Remington to go for it here, though.
Yep.
Set the tone early.
Good job by the ball carrier there, catching the pass out in the flat and kind of working back against the grain. A couple Warriors over pursued there, and he was able to get close to the sticks.
Evan Heidebrecht comes in for Peyton, and he is a yard short, and I think you're right, Jeremiah. What's the point? I mean, you're not going to punch, you're not going to kick a field goal. You go for it here. Hand off to John. No, quarterback keeper.
It's going to be awfully close. I think he might be just a touch short there, guys.
I think you're right. If it's where the lineman on our side of the field came in at, I think he's going to be short.
They're going to take a timeout, measure, which I think is the right thing to do. I think he's short, but...
Gene, what's the prediction?
Short. And he is short, not by much, 6 inches.
Warrior ball.
And the Warriors will put the offense out on the field. About half the players came off, the other half just stayed out there. They're going both directions.
Mike, I got a pirate joke for you here.
Okay.
What happened to the pirate when his peg leg caught fire?
What happened?
He got burned to the ground.
Oh.
They get better from there.
It's Snyder with a keeper. Snyder around the right sideline. Puts on a little move, gets tackled just short of the 50. Snyder was running away from that joke as fast as he could go.
He made one cut there on the perimeter and just got upfield and used his very, very good legs to get up near midfield.
27 was Javier Martinez, and he wasn't going to fall for that little stutter step. He just waited for Schneider to get in his zone and tackle him.
From their own 47, 1st and 10 Warriors. And off to Riggs. Riggs right up the middle of the field. Riggs across the 30. Warriors gaining yards in chunks at this point.
The line creates a great hole for Riggs to run through here, and he just hits it hard, and no one gets a hand on him.
Does a great job, Martinez, there again on the stop for the Broncos to save a touchdown.
Yeah.
So from the 30, a motivated Warrior team.
Might see a play-action pass here, try to go up top and strike quick.
Straight drop back, intended for Peterson. Peterson had a step.
He did have a step, but the ball was just out of reach.
Hey, what is a Pirate's favorite song?
I don't know. Tell me.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Well, that has to cross a joke off my list, too. Because I had one. What is a pirate's favorite country? Argentina.
2nd and 10 Warriors.
I still think mine's better.
Too bad nobody will ever hear it.
Wheeler with the carry. He cuts back inside. Wheeler doing a great job working through the formation, and he's in the zone. A Casey touchdown.
Excellent job there, Corbin Wheeler. Misdirection play coming from the left wing here on your replay. He's going to be real patient with his pulling guards out front. Turns it back. Makes one guy miss there, and he's in the end zone.
Yeah, the Warriors are finding that if they can hit their blocks well, there's just going to be all kinds of room for the guys to run, and that's what they did on this drive. And brings up a great score at 8:33 in the first quarter. Warriors going for 2.
A lot of backs are just going to take that to the outside and get about 10 yards. He did a nice job cutting his way and working through traffic there. Oh, Canadian Football League, two players in motion at the same time. Watching Coach Sean Kraft on the sideline, he looked somewhat perplexed as to who thought what there.
I'm sure they'll get it all figured out here.
Push the Warriors back 5. They'll be not first and goal. They'll be on the 8-yard line attempting the 2-point conversion. Bryce Schultz split out wide on the right side.
Do this with one guy in motion this time. No one.
It's just a handoff to Aaron Riggs, and he's in the zone. Warriors up 8-0, 8:33 mark, first quarter.
Similar play there, just zero motion out of that one, and it worked to perfection for the 8-0 lead.
Jeremiah. Let's get those first quarter sponsors one more time, one of you gentlemen.
They are Eagle Communications, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Warriors will kick off for the second time this evening.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what?
How much did the Pirate pay for his peg leg and hook?
Oh, I think I got it. How much?
An arm and a leg.
Yo.
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
Why is pirating so popular?
I don't know, Jeremiah.
Once you lose your first arm, you're hooked for life.
There goes one of my jokes.
Cross it off the list.
Cross it off. I better cross it off or I will never remember that we've already done it.
Well, that's good because you brought 50 jokes.
I rated it as my number one joke. I told you how the rest of them are going to be. All right, Neufeld. I didn't watch him sprint off last time. I probably won't this time.
He does a good job. He watches his kick for a couple steps to finish his routine, and then from there it's one cut and go to the sideline.
End over end kick, short kick, 21-yard line, fumbled, and picked it right back up. Return gets it out across the 30 to about the 33.
Neufeld was a little slower getting off the field. I think each time he's going to want to stay in longer.
I think he was just a little frustrated with the lack of depth on that kick there, compared to the first one at least.
No flag, so good field position for the Broncos.
First down and 10 for the Broncos, 33-yard line.
Warrior defense struggled early, but Coach Tiroff made a timeout call on that opening drive and set them straight, and they didn't give up a first down after that.
It must have been a small version of a speech they gave at halftime last week. Hand off to Johnson, around that left side. Stiff arms one defender. Now he's free down that sideline again.
I'm going to say he stepped out right at midfield.
He was trying to walk the tightrope.
He was. Remmington fans thought he was gone. We're going to have to probably just assign one of our backs to him and just say wherever he goes, you go with him.
That's twice to the right side of the Warrior defense that they've been able to break, contain, and get outside.
Our producer-director tonight is Gene Winkler. Manning the Danny cam is Danny.
That's odd.
Yeah, I know. And our primary camera, Jay Smith. Passing play, man's open. Mason Peterson closed quickly, about a 4-yard gain.
Good open field tackle there by Mason, wrapping him up and letting his buddies come take care of him.
Yeah, Mason Peterson got him wrapped up, and Tyler Powlett came over, and Bryce Schultz came over, and number 7 is
Evan Heidebrecht, I believe.
Scouting report indicated that their receivers can catch the ball, but questioned whether they had anybody play them as tight defensively as perhaps the Warriors would play them. All right, second down. Just inside the Warrior 45. Johnson again with the carry.
Oh, my goodness.
Meet Mr. Powlett.
That was Todd Enns, number 6 for Remmington, and Tyler Powlett said, "You are not coming through here."
He's still in one piece, thankfully.
Yes.
There's a difference. Johnson, who I actually gave that carry to, and I was wrong, is 205 pounds. Enns is 170, so that 35-pound difference made a difference.
Yeah, it does cause one to fold in half when hit by Tyler Powlett.
3rd and 5. Straight drop, long pass. It's well covered. I think Wheeler had a better chance at it than the receiver.
Yeah, it was kind of a 50-50 ball, and it was overthrown to both of them.
Yep. Good job in coverage there to stay with the receiver.
All right, Jeremiah, Roger, 4th and 5. Last time it was a no-brainer to go for it. What do you think this time?
I think they're on the plus side of the field. I think they may try to go for it here. I don't think you're going to try to get in a shootout as far as, punting and playing field position, so I think they're going to go here.
All right, everybody coming back up. Peterson was deep. He's back as a cornerback now. Pumps, swings it out in the flat. Heidebrecht's there. He avoids that tackle. He's going to get the first down.
He did.
That was ends again.
Yep.
Pretty simple play there. Run a couple guys out to clear out for your back, swinging out to the wide side, and he did a good job making one guy miss and able to pick up the first down.
That's a tough tackle to make out there in the open field like that. And
guys, we were watching them, their punting team warm up before the game, and it's pretty safe bet they're probably not going to punt at all unless absolutely necessary.
Casey called my attention to their punter practicing, and I hope they will punt because it will be an adventure if they do.
We'll probably get the ball before it gets punted.
Yeah, true. All right, 1st and 10 from our 31. Staying with the air. There's a screen play again. That's going to be a first down. Evan Heidebrecht was pursuing that receiver, just couldn't get a hold of him.
That's another one of those slip screens that they ran successfully towards the first part of the quarter and able to run it here again to great success in the middle of the first quarter.
Warrior defense going to figure out how to contain them on these screen passes.
The good thing about that is you see it for a half, and at halftime, a little bit of tutelage, and you come out and you ought to handle it better, hopefully. They're on the Warriors 17, so they are threatening. Warriors up 8-0, 5:49 to go first quarter. Big old Settlers Day football game. And off to ends again, gang tackle.
Volunteer number 6, Todd Ends.
Halleck was the first guy in there to kind of blow the play up. I don't think he actually made the tackle, but he disrupted just about everything there.
Take a look at it here.
Got in there on him. Wheelers, and there's just a whole host of
a lot of red hats.
All right, 2nd down and 8. You know the Warriors don't want to give up a score to this team in the first quarter. I think that would be a huge lift for Remmington if they could accomplish that. Staying in the air, that's where all their success has been, just not a good pass.
Low and outside.
Low and outside. We'll call that a Joaquin Soria in honor of the Royals pitcher. No, that would be a home run.
For the other team.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Pick 6, that's what that equates to.
Okay, yeah, look, yeah. 3rd and 8. Run the option. That is Johnson. Nice tackle out there. Is that Albin?
That is Albin. He had been beaten a couple times early in that game, but not so much there. Excellent job right there, holding the edge by Noah Albin.
165-pound senior taking down the 205-pound
Great job there, shedding that block and really being able to hold the edge like that. Excellent, excellent job.
Now here's where the Warriors have to take care of business. We had this same situation a little bit ago, 4th and 8. Need to stop them here and then mount another drive.
I think if they complete another slip screen for the first down, we might have another timeout.
I was going to say, I look for that screen play.
They're going long for the end zone. That was intended on that corner of the end zone. Bryce Schultz was defending. I thought the receiver pushed off just a little bit.
I would think if he had paid more attention to where the ball is and less where his defender was, he might have made that catch.
Yeah, you're right, Jeremiah, because he did. He was kind of jostling with Bryce instead of just running to the corner. All right, Warriors do take over. Warrior ball, 15-yard line.
Stuklik and Wheeler near side.
There's a handoff to Riggs. Aaron uses a block really well. He gets another block. He's free down that sideline. just tackled as he gets across the 45.
Riggs is throwing players into block for him.
Once he got old Zachary Stupnik out of his way, he was able to rumble a little bit. And then Corbin Wheeler, you're going to see with just an absolute pancake out here on the edge. Hopefully we get that on the replay.
That's a good point, Jeremiah. You know, if you're a poor manager on the sideline, Riggs may grab you and throw you into a pursuing tackler. Yeah, there was the Wheeler play.
Corbin played push press with Mr. Martinez there.
Just a shoestring tackle. Looks like Remington's taking a timeout here.
We got a Tampa State Bank timeout.
That's exactly what that is.
And you know what that's a great time for?
What's it?
It's a great time for a pirate joke.
Oh, go ahead.
What does a vegan pirate do in jail?
What's he do?
He starves.
Hey, which side of his ship does a good pirate try to avoid?
I don't know what.
The outside.
Next.
Next.
We need Gene to play the cricket sound.
I thought you were going to say, starboard!
What's a pirate's favorite kind of fish?
Tell us.
A goldfish.
Okay. I get it. They like gold.
Man,
goldfish.
I think the outside of the boat's better than that. Man.
You know, you threw this fit last year about you having the best joke.
No, I didn't say it was good. I just said it was better than that weak sister.
I'm saving my good ones for the second half.
All right. Warriors 1st and 10 from the 48. Snyder keeps, cuts it back straight up the middle of the field, uses his blockers.
I don't think they're going to get him.
They are not going to get him.
He's not going to be caught. He's in the zone with a Case and Son touchdown.
The only one on the field nearly as close as Jack was Mason Peterson.
That's not a good sign if you're a Bronco fan.
That's not. Good blocking here. Jack has got lots of room to run and just makes one move out to the right and he is gone.
That'll make our score Warriors. What the heck happened to the scoreboard?
It's 1-0.
It's 1-0, yes. But I think it's really 14-zip.
Entering the bottom of the third. It's 1-0.
Soria's coming out the pitch.
Oh, yeah. Going for two again. You'll see that all night long. Snyder hands off to Aaron Riggs. He's in the zone. That'll make it 16-0. Warriors up 3:35 mark, first quarter.
Good start from the Warriors to a certain extent. They've kind of had a bend but don't break mentality on the defensive side, which I don't think is making the coaches very happy. But they have bowed their neck. They have stopped Remmington a couple times down inside the red zone, and they've been able to march the length of the field on offense. So that part you can really take as a positive. I still think the coaches would like to see better early drive defense from the Warriors.
Yeah, I think the coaches are hoping to see 1 3 and out here.
Yeah.
And get the ball back. And
Great shot there from the Danny Cam of the big crowd here at Old Settlers Day.
those are the backs of the old settlers.
Yes.
And their heads.
The backs of their heads. Well, some tops, I guess.
That's true. Good crowd tonight.
Yeah, we actually have probably a couple dozen people in the auxiliary stands at the south end there.
Hey, Mike.
Guess what?
What has 8 arms and 8 legs?
Well, it's probably 16 pirates. I don't know.
8 pirates.
Okay, yeah. 16. Math was never my strong suit. All right, Austin Neufeld, who about wore out kicking off in the second half last week as the Warriors ran off 44 straight points from the middle of the second quarter into the end of the game. Kicks off again. Stay in bounds. Oh!
Ball's mishandled.
Taking it to 5 finally. Going to try for the sideline, and he's buried at the 10.
The ball had an interesting rotation on it. It was going kind of around sideways, and it just kind of scooted right through the Remmington player's arms.
I think Noah Albin made the initial contact down there. Okay, they gave that to Heidebrecht. Evan Heidebrecht.
Number 7.
Number 7. So 14-yard line. Remington has not, for the most part, had very good field position tonight, although they have clawed their way out of the hole.
They're not hurting for total yards
no,
right now.
They can't be.
There's still 3:26 left in the first quarter. This is not a quick quarter.
Quarterback keeps. Wishes he hadn't.
You could hear that collision up in the booth.
Yeah, you're gonna see.
Kyle Thiessen on the tackle number
That was
59.
Phallic, yeah.
Oh, and Baldwin in on that, Nathan.
59, Nathan Baldwin.
No gain, so still 10 yards to go, second down. From the shotgun still. Quarterback keeps it.
Phallic again on the stop.
Ankle tackle. Give him a couple. Give him 3. We'll call it 3rd and 7.
On the tackle for the Warriors, number 58, Tyler Phallic. 3rd down 8.
Quarterback, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Warriors bring up a good down for them, 3rd and 8, and we're going to try and stop it.
Get a chance to get off the field here for the first time when it's not in your own red zone.
That's right.
Thiessen again, straight drop, throws long.
Well covered.
Yeah.
Well covered. I thought he might have got there just a touch early, but the ref kept the yellow hanky in his pocket.
You see, Mason Peterson was right on him, almost like white on rice. I mean,
Number 6, Mason Peterson.
That was just
Punt
excellent
game.
timing. Punt team.
Oh, here we
See the
go.
punt team.
Yeah, thank you, Casey. This, we'll see. They may have been, they may have been sandbagging out there. They may boom it down to the 20-yard line, but I think they'll be lucky if they get it to their 20-yard line.
I would be looking for the fake.
Bringing everybody back inside. They split him out, brought him back in. Now they got a guy running on. He's offside. Ball takes a Marion bounce, rolls dead on the 33, and there is a flag.
Yeah, Remmington player came streaking in from the sideline there right before the ball was snapped.
Decline it, make him kick it again.
They
Exactly what I was going to say. Make them kick it again.
Absolutely.
You got to take it to make them kick
Yeah,
it
you
again.
accept it to make him kick it again.
Oh yeah. It's my first time.
You got pregnancy
my
brain.
first time.
I'm new.
I've never heard the pregnancy brain. I kind of like that.
That's
For those who don't know, you may find it hard to believe, Roger is married
Thanks for that.
and has a wife who is expecting in a couple weeks, 2 weeks. Okay.
Warriors declined the penalty, and it's their ball on their 33. Took Rogers' advice.
Snyder pops it out there. That's Wheeler. Wheeler's hit immediately. Runs through. Oh, got another 5 yards. We may have had a face mask on that. Late flag.
It's either going to be a face mask or they're going to get it on the Warriors for this block coming in right at the end, but we're not going to.
I don't know.
Well, I don't see a face mask.
Oh,
Is that unsportsmanlike?
yeah, unsportsmanlike. Right here,
yeah.
number 5 coming in and just piling on, it looks like.
Okay, that makes sense.
We might see it. Nope,
It happened,
it did.
and it was a penalty.
Just believe us.
First and goal from the 3.
So from the 3-yard line, first and goal Warriors. Peterson on that narrow side of the field, right on the sideline. Everybody else in tight formation. Riggs with the carry. He's in the zone. Did you see, I don't know if we'll see it, but they had a player that went flying back practically to the back of the end
You're going
zone
to see it here.
A little tighter shot, we may not see it, but somebody just, I wouldn't call it a pancake block. It was like a ping pong There we go.
Ooh, Peyton Heidelberg. He definitely played through the whistle there.
The king was demonstrating his reign.
He gave him a kiss. Warriors go for two, up 22-0. Snyder keeps. He's in the zone. 2-point conversion successful. Warriors up 24-0, a minute 28 to go in the first quarter, and Jeremiah is oh so correct. A slow-moving quarter.
I don't know if you saw that, but on the 2-point conversion, there's just a pile of players in the middle of the field at the goal line, and Snyder's running right through the end zone and throwing the ball to the ref over on the corner on the pylon there.
Hey, what keeps a parent on a Pirate's shoulder?
I don't know what.
Holly grip. Get it?
I do get it. I like that one. That's good, clean family fun.
Well, I don't know what to say other than this is a dominating performance. We had a little bit of something to talk about when Remmington was performing better than we expected, but it's looking like, well, I mean, it's 24-zip first quarter. I don't know how much more of a route you can have.
They've scored every time they've touched the football, which that's a very positive sign.
This is the kind of game you want to have on homecoming night when you got a lot of your alumni back. And
it's like when the big, bad Big 12 team or ACC or whatever schedules Northeastern Directional Tech and beats them by 50.
That's right.
Yeah, like some team from California. From the 15-yard line out to the 30.
Doing the kicking for the Warriors was number 10, Austin Newfield. Returning the kick was number 6, Todd Inns. And doing the tackling for the Warriors, number 33, Colton Brewer.
Colton Brewer given the credit for that tackle.
Yeah, good to see Colton Brewer in on that tackle.
Colton, a 5'9" junior running back linebacker.
Chase Stringer, number 5. Sophomore checking in the game, right. Defensive back.
Last week the Warriors had some severe cramping in the second half, and we still don't know whether Snyder had a hurt knee or a cramp, but Stringer came in for a couple of plays at quarterback.
Oh, flag on the play.
Flag on the play, kind of get an illegal formation.
Yeah, it's either illegal formation or just movement, because that was ugly all the way around. And the kid should have caught it.
The
illegal formation. Good call, Roger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Casey was trying to get in there on something.
Stay with the wind, Casey.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong side.
We got you. We got you. We lost you.
Bad play all around because the ball hit the kid right in the numbers. They dropped it.
First and 15 now for the Broncos, trailing 24.
Oh, he had a lot of pressure. Gets a pass off, complete.
Mason Peterson there to tackle, and Noah Albin comes in to help out.
They're going to get the penalty yardage back and then some.
Casey, try talking to us. I moved the antenna.
Here we go. Just seems like if I keep it right at my mouth.
I think it has more to do with the antenna than how you hold your microphone.
Yeah, I think it's a win.
2nd and 5. Why'd I move that microphone? Nice look at walking back this way.
We're going to be walking backwards here. Remington will.
That'll make it 2nd and 10.
38 seconds left in the first quarter. Checking in for Marion, number 70, Caleb Hett. And 53, Jacob Vondenkamp. 33, Colton Brewer.
46, Garrett Hoffner on the field also, I think.
Sorry.
Yep.
I want to thank our Warrior sponsors, Marion Auto Supply, Gambino's Pizza, HRK Variety, and Katie Insurance. 2nd and 10. Passing again down the sideline behind the receiver.
Yeah, from our angle, you could tell that wasn't going to be caught the moment it left his hand, just where we were at. And
looked like it was maybe intended to be kind of a back shoulder throw, like you're going to see a lot tomorrow and on Sunday, of course, but a little tougher to execute here at the high school level.
Trouble is, he threw it to the back shoulder of Anton Vendeska, a Warrior standing on the sideline down there. All right, third and 10. 16 seconds to go. We'll have the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report after this. Big Warrior rush. Passes away, short. It'll bring up fourth down.
How it got to the quarterback that time.
I really love that. You just bury the guy into the ground and then just help him up, pat him on the butt, and go back to the huddle.
Just doing their job.
Fourth and long here. So that may be another punt adventure to end the first quarter.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. The guy punting is not the guy that Casey and I were watching earlier. Oh, that's a nice snap. Got the punt away. Very high, very short. Just kind of takes a straight bounce. Now a little bit of a Bronco bounce.
I'd say there was not a Warrior in sight of that ball.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
They netted about 18 yards on that.
Could have been worse.
We'll take a quick break for these words from our sponsors.
Triple R Hauling is your hauling expert, offering custom step deck hauling in more than 27 states. Triple R Hauling will handle your heavy equipment, military equipment, farm machinery, and most any item you need moved. Hauling specialty and emergency loads, ramp use, bridges, and tarps are available if needed. Call Wally or Kim at 382-7802 and get things moving. Shelter Insurance is one of the most successful and financially sound regional insurance groups in the country, providing insurance products specifically designed to best suit you, including protection for your home, life, car, farm, business, and more. Drop in and see Shelter Agent Doug Heary for great rates and professional service. Doug will help you find the right coverage at the right price. Just as the Warriors practice and play hard to achieve success, the folks at Heary Real Estate work tirelessly to meet your needs. From listing to closing, Lori Heary and her agents are there to help you. Buying or selling, they will make sure your real estate transaction is a smooth one. Heary Real Estate, serving Marion and all of Marion County.
The men and women of Marion Kiwanis Club are proud to support MCTV. Marion Kiwanis Club sponsors the annual Old Settlers Day weekend and provides financial support to Chingawassa Days and countless other organizations benefiting the area. Call 382-2115 for info on tent, chair, and table rental. Marion Kiwanis, dedicated to providing service to children and local communities.
We are back and ready for the St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report, starring the handsome, debonair Casey Case.
Thank you, Mike. I'm downwind, so you guys should be able to get a clear signal from me now. Was that the longest first quarter in the history of high school football?
It sure seemed like it.
Oh, my Lord. I haven't even done a report yet. It's 24-0 Warriors. Offensively, they cannot touch us. We're just dominating them on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, they were doing some things that kind of caught us off guard. The one thing that sort of baffled me was their quarterback would read that big fullback and he would ride him for like 5 or 10 yards. And our guys were like, okay, we're trying to play our man. Just go in there and blow it up, tackle them both. It just seemed like we were waiting to see what they were going to do instead of attacking the play, and that's when they made both those long runs down the sideline. So I think we're going to adjust that. I think their spirit is broke. They had a couple of good plays, and then next thing you know, they're down 24-0. So I just hope we can keep the intensity up for the rest of the game.
Thank you, Casey. That was the Casey Case Quarterly Report, sponsored by St. Luke Hospital. Beginning the second quarter of the ball game, the Warriors up 24-0, and I would say once again threatening as they are in Bronco territory. Snyder with the handoff to Riggs. Defense stops Riggs as he gets to the 45.
Yeah, pick up a few yards there off to the right. We just had a visitor up here in the booth. Old Settler Zach Robson, former quarterback for the Warriors.
All-state second baseman.
Absolutely.
3 yards on the play.
And occasionally played some basketball.
Played some hoop, too.
Yeah.
Natural blonde.
Very much so.
2nd and 7 for the Warriors. Snyder to pass.
Oh, he's got him.
Peterson. Peterson adjusted. He's in the zone.
Oh, man, we love to see that.
Mason Peterson connected with by Snyder.
And high steps into the end zone here.
That was a nice play, fellas. And this aerial attack is what broke the back of Sedgwick last week. And it's what got us going here tonight.
Yep.
It is.
Excellent pitch and catch there. You know, throwing back into the wind there. Mason had to kind of wait on it just for a second, but he did a great job of keeping his body in front of, between the ball and the defender who was pursuing, and was able to get in for 6.
Riggs with the
We've
carry.
seen that before.
And he's in the zone. That'll make our score Warriors 34, Broncos 0, I think. Did they already put the 2 points up before? Okay, 32-0. Boy, they got a quick trigger finger in there on the scoreboard. I want to mention, by the way, that we appreciate very much the Warrior boosters who called this week and invited all of the MCTV Channel 20 crew to drop by the hamburger feast and pick up a free burger and chips and pop, and it was good as always, and we really appreciated their kindness in inviting us to do that.
That was very nice. Second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, and Marion Kiwanis Club.
Also want to mention that Mason Peterson, who just scored that touchdown, did me the honor of asking me to wear his jersey tonight. And
Did we get a picture of that we can get on the air?
We'll put that on the air for the broadcast.
I'd like to edit that in.
I tell you, as these guys know, I got it on, and it was so tight, my diaphragm wouldn't expand. I could not breathe. Roger saved my life by helping me pull it over my head. Roger did not save my life by performing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Although I am CPR certified.
I would rather die.
I just sent the picture to Gene, so he's got it now.
Yeah.
We'll get that in the
Thank you,
broadcast
Jeremiah.
for
You know, this may be Jeremiah's last game. The Warrior punt's going to take a nice bounce, go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. We got a procedure penalty against the Warriors. Surely they'll make us punt it again, won't they?
I think they might just take the field position. That's going to get it out to near the, is it the 35 or the 40? 35. Oh, nice play by the official there.
Yeah, 35.
Ball went out of bounds. That's why they threw the penalty flag.
Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I think they call that illegal procedure.
Yeah, they gave the procedure signal.
35-yard line.
Jeremiah sent the picture of me and Mason's jersey to Winkler, and he's over there having some kind of a seizure over it. I didn't think it was that funny. All right, once again, this is Thiessen gets it away. Thiessen was listed as being number 81. He's wearing 44. Apparently, we were told by a manager for Broncos that he forgot his jersey. So,
whoops.
Some poor kid, some poor underclassman is jerseyless.
See if we can find him on the sideline. Peterson had that play well covered, and even if it was on target, the player wasn't going to catch it.
Second down, 35-yard line of scrimmage. I'm trying to think, have we seen the 5 receivers out package tonight? Oh boy, there's a screen again, middle of the field. Yeah, we're going to have a blocking in the back penalty. Albin and Schultz push him out of bounds.
There
at
are
40.
3 flags out here.
Oh, there are.
I don't think we'll see a set with 5 receivers going out. I think probably what Grant meant is you'll see 3 receivers out and then a couple come in for screens underneath, and that'll end up being your 5.
I think everybody saw that block in the back.
I know the Warrior crowd did. They were screaming it.
I want to go back to that last play before that. Mason Peterson defended that play as well as you can defend a pass play. That was just excellent blanket coverage.
Nathan Baldwin in as Caleb Hett comes out. Couple of minutes here into this third quarter. Huge lead, Warriors up 32-0. We have seen very few running plays from the Broncos since they had a little success doing it and managed to move the ball through the air.
Alec wants to blitz. He's coming.
Here's the pitch play. Oh, nice job by Noah Allen.
Well, Allen had it in his sights and didn't give up any yards there. Maybe one.
Not a yard.
Great job there holding the edge by Noah Albin. Ever since those first early plays, he has just been lethal on the edge.
Caleb Het checks in as Nathan Baldwin comes off.
3rd and 13.
Jacob Vonnekamp and Colton Brewer getting a lot of good time in this game.
Those were young men that played some quality minutes last week,
they are.
too.
Yep.
All right, 3rd and 11. One back in the backfield, 3 receivers. Back swings out.
It's over.
Yeah, overthrown. Probably had the man there, but you would have had to just drop it in just right. So it'll be 4th and 11.
I understand the need to keep things mixed up, but I don't know that Remington has many options in the air that far. A lot of if I was Remington, I'd be sticking with things closer to
the slip screens and the swing passes out of the backfield have been the ones that have been the big gainers for him.
Yeah.
And an easier completion for
absolutely
a high school quarterback.
Much more high percentage of a throw.
4th down.
Peterson standing at his own 36-yard line. Punter from his 23. Ooh, almost blocked. Caught by Coach Tiroff. Gets a big hand from the crowd. Maybe the first time a sitter ever caught a ball from the air. Looks like they're going to mark it right on the 45.
Well, 10:01 here, remaining in the second quarter. Looks like most of the first teamers still in on the Warriors side on offense. I don't know how much longer we'll see them if the game stays like this.
Right.
We might see him play the whole first half.
And probably the first possession, second half, and then there'll be substitutions. All right, Snyder. Jack wants to throw back the opposite way. That's complete. Garrett Hoffner. Hoffner's got the first down. He's going down that far sideline. And he gets the ball inside the 35.
Yeah, nice little throwback screen there to the tight end.
Real call because the Remington players came hard. You can see them load up that side. They are all over there.
Did you see the block Tyler Palak put on out?
Right there. We just watched it on the replay, Casey.
Casey lost his crock.
You're not supposed to be watching me. Keep your eyes on the game.
34-yard line, 1st and 10 Warriors. All kinds of time in this second quarter, leading 32-0. It's a handoff to Aaron Riggs. Riggs pops it outside, then just takes on a couple blockers, gets a yard or two.
Yeah, not much there for Riggs. The Broncos were ready to stop him, and he picks up a couple.
Hey, Jeremiah, have you heard any good pirate jokes tonight?
No.
Neither have I. Second and 8, maybe 9.
Are you laughing at the next one you're going to tell?
No, I was laughing at that one. That was pretty good.
Snyder keeps. Runs. Whoa, the guy slipped down. He slipped the tackle up top, and then he got him by the ankle, but he still had a nice gain. That's going to make 3rd and short.
That was Thiessen for the Broncos. He's a quarterback going the other direction, and he was not going to let Jack get another touchdown.
Make it 3rd and 2. The Warriors probably in 4-down territory anyway. Very little emphasis on the probably. I'd say for sure. Riggs carries. Well defended that time. Riggs fights hard.
He's still up.
Yeah, they call the play dead, and it doesn't look like he's going to gain anything on that play.
Ball carrier number 30.
They actually moved it back about maybe a yard, so it'll be 4th and 3 now from the 24.
4th down and 3.
As you guys weren't aware of this, if we get up 35 points, there will be a running clock the entire second half.
That was a question we had a while back, is, well, what if the other team gets back within 35? But apparently once you get there,
It doesn't quit.
It doesn't
It's interesting. Misdirection.
Wheeler with the carry. Wheeler winds his way through. Oh, we got a flag. He's in the zone, but will it count? Will that be a Case and Son touchdown?
I think that's going to come back.
It's a holding, yep. I was going to say, I didn't see it back, but we must have had a holding. That's too bad because it was 10 yards.
Yeah, I was watching the replay and I didn't see it. So doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I didn't see it.
Mark it off from the point of the foul. That'll put the ball just inside the 30-yard line. Make it 4th and 5. Doesn't change anything. Warriors still going for it. Snyder wants to pass. He gets it away long, intended for Peterson, intercepted. That means a back upfield down the right sideline. Oh!
Hit hard.
Aaron Riggs there.
Riggs, yep.
Yeah. Riggs, you'll see it. Well, I hope you will. As they go down the sideline, Riggs closed fast once he got some momentum there, and boom.
You don't want to throw an interception ever, really.
Right.
But, that only loses the Warriors really 5 yards. It was almost if Jack would have taken a sack on that play on the 4th down. That's really all they gave up. I don't mind the 4th down shot down the field. You're going to turn the ball over if you hold on to it anyway, so you might as well see if you can get something lucky down the field.
Agreed.
Remington football, 1st down.
7:22, and Remington avoids the running clock for the time being. I'm not a huge fan of the running clock at that point, simply because it takes away for the ability to get the JV kids in there and get them some downs.
I agree.
Quarterback keeps. Thiessen is hit high and low. He gets about a yard.
Yeah, Nathan Baldwin got him high and Tyler Pallett got him low.
On the tackle, number 58, Tyler Pallett, and number 59, Nathan Baldwin.
I see my wife and sister haven't given up the ship. They're still here. They haven't declared the Broncos out of this yet. Oh yeah, that's a pirate joke, Gene. Thank you. Yes. Couple of winches. It is surprisingly warm still. I thought it was going to get a little cooler.
I
than
think
this.
Sunday is our best bet for a cool down.
Yep, I think it's going to be warm again tomorrow.
Thiessen gets it away high. Oh! Receiver kind of bounced it up in the air. Stuklik thought he might have an interception for just a split second.
Newly intercepted by number 19, Zachary Stuklik.
Let's see it here. Stuklik almost had it. Almost looked like he got yanked down by the Remington player.
Stay tuned at the end of this first half for St. Luke Hospital Quarterly Report, and of course words from our sponsors. We'll give you those second quarter sponsors in just a moment.
If you wonder where we get our pirate jokes, Roger's furiously going through his phone finding new ones. So.
3rd down, low snap, quarterback fields it. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Nice run, gets the 1st down. He gets to the 50-yard line.
Just creating a little something out of nothing there by the Remington quarterback, Thiessen. Excellent job kind of breaking contain there and getting upfield to get a Bronco 1st down right at midfield.
And Warriors kind of losing focus, I think, being up this much and heading into halftime, but there's still 6 minutes left in this quarter.
And it's easy to do. You don't want to use it as an excuse.
Right.
They can see the scoreboard just as well as everybody else, but you really got to get yourself to the end of this quarter playing 100 miles an hour as best you can.
That's right.
Second quarter sponsors, Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Heary Real Estate, and Marion Kiwanis. Quarterback keeps again. He gets yanked down. No gain.
That was Baldwin and Pallett teaming up again.
Speaking of Marion Kiwanis, you'll be watching this on Sunday night. The Marion Kiwanis are the sponsors and organizers of all the Old Settlers Day festivities in Central Park and the parade, and we hope you enjoyed all of that yesterday. We hope it was a dry day.
Hope so.
At least for the parade and the meal and the games.
Till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep. 2nd and 10.
If your beef burger is not good, contact Roger Schroeder.
I wasn't there.
That's why we'll have them contact you. Or facing the pass again.
Well covered again. That time that was Corbin Wheeler out there, and that play is just not going to open up, I don't think, unless they're.
There's a lot of speed on the perimeter for the Warrior defense. It's gonna. I still think, not a Broncos fan by any means, but I think they need to go back to those slip screens and swing passes if they're going to want to get the ball in the air.
Roger, Jeremiah, and I are 3 members of the mighty fivesome that are known as the Beefmeisters that actually prepare all of the Old Settlers Day burgers, the meat that is served in the park.
Well, now they're not going to eat it, Mike.
Oh,
this will be
no, they caught it. Heck, I thought they intercepted it. That was a weird
Jared
play.
McClendon almost blew that play up before it started.
Watch this here.
We'll take another look at this.
It was good recognition by him. He realizes right away when he comes free that it's going to be some kind of screen behind him, and he kind of settled down and got an arm out. I don't know how. It went right through his forearm, I guess.
Short gain. It's 4th down. That shot was from the Danny cam.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
What's a Pirate's favorite fast food restaurant?
Tell me.
Arby's.
Yeah. Give me some Arby's sauce on that.
Curly fries.
They have really good iced tea.
Yeah, you go to Arby's for the iced
How's
tea.
their iced tea different than any other place's iced tea?
It tastes better. I think it's really brewed. There's a Tampa State Bank timeout called by the Remmington Warriors or Remmington Broncos. Well, all right. I'm old school. I wrote mine down. What is a Pirate's, this is Casey Case territory here.
Uh-oh.
What is a Pirate's favorite movie?
I don't know.
Booty and the Beast. But it's rated R.
All right, Mike. Where did the one-legged pirate go for breakfast?
Well, I know that one. We did it last year.
IHOP.
I like that one. That's another one. That's just good, clean family fun.
Why do pirates carry a bar of soap whenever they're on their ships out at sea?
Why?
In case the ship sinks, the soap will wash him ashore. Arr, arr. Shiver me timbers. Tiver me shimbers.
What do you call a pirate that skips class?
I don't know.
Captain Hooky. That might be the leader in the clubhouse so far, boys.
32-0, 4:28 to go, 2nd quarter. We've kind of, not only the game, but the announcing has gone into a lull here. All the crowd is looking up pirate jokes down here.
All down. Nathan Baldwin recovers. You can see the ball come out here.
Somebody comes off the edge and gets it right before the Remington quarterback's getting ready to deliver the pass.
That's Heidebrecht, I think.
Heidebrecht there.
Gets his arm. Yeah, that is a fumble.
South side of the stadium.
Even if they had replay, I think that call would stand as called on the field.
And $100. Even $250 for a huge break. You put a lot of names on it.
All right. Warriors looking to get it in the end zone one last time here in the first half. Plenty of time to do it.
Free play. Not.
It'll be 1st and 5 after that.
Encroachment on the defense. Warriors with 1st and 5.
It is freakish how many people are looking at their phones.
It's kind of
It's an indictment of today's generation.
It is. But the funny thing is, Mike, it's not a lot of young kids.
That's Peyton Heidebrecht with the carry. He may have the first down. We'll see.
Going to be awfully close. Couldn't quite get away from that ankle tackle.
Well, Roger, they look like young kids to me.
You said it, not me.
They look like some of those whippersnappers in their 30s and 40s. 2nd and 1 now after the Heidebrecht run.
We've been looking for handicap placards for Mike on our away games.
Snyder keeps. Now he pitches to Wheeler. Wheeler cuts inside the tackler and gets a first down.
Good play there by both Jack and Corbin. Jack being patient enough to let the play kind of develop, and Corbin keeping good pitch relationship there makes an easy pitch for his quarterback.
Fun to see this class of juniors playing, and they started playing together in elementary school in a tackle league that was put together here. And, so it's just fun to see them doing this, and you can tell that they've been playing a long time now.
So we'll have the 1st and 10 at the Remmington 29. Snyder runs the option again. He keeps straight up the field, runs through tacklers. He's in the zone with another Mason third touchdown.
When Snyder was at about the 2-yard line, one of the Bronco players just put his hands on his helmet in disbelief.
Got a couple of hands on his jerseys there. That was about it.
I'll make our score 38-0 as the Warriors look for one more 2-point conversion.
We're going to be sending this tape to some of the college programs to show them how to hold the ball across the goal line.
I thought you meant for an announcing job.
No. Send it without the audio.
Snyder pitches to Wheeler. Wheeler almost tackled, retains his balance. He's in the zone. It's 40-0.
3:04 left in the first half. 40-0.
Well, I don't remember which one of you mentioned it, but you know, when you get all the graduates and people that grew up in Marion home for Old Settlers Day, it's kind of traditional to come out to the football game. If you got a home game, fill the stadiums and fill the stands. And nothing better than seeing the home team continue that long Marion tradition of outstanding football.
And they have certainly done a pretty good job filling the seats tonight. I'm kind of scanning from right to left here, and it's pretty full. Like you said, you've got some folks down in the secondary stands there, closer to the south end zone.
And actually, Roger, I've been watching. We've had some people leaving from about middle of the second quarter. I think they kind of thought maybe this one was out of hand.
Vantage point, there are a lot of people here tonight, not only in the stands, but they're standing along the fence down both sides of the track.
Oh yeah,
a very, very good crowd.
Are you going to do any interviews of any of those people, Casey?
Well, I haven't seen anybody I really want to interview yet, to be brutally honest. I do, I'll let you know.
Okay. Neufeld's kick. Taken at the 22. Got a good return going here.
Stuklik wraps him up.
Took him down at the 44. That time Neufeld found himself in no man's land as the play went toward the Warriors sideline. He just had to drift toward the Broncos sideline.
He's coming back from the Broncos sideline now to get the tee.
It goes against every instinct he's had since he put a helmet on to run away from the football.
Yeah. But you know, he decided the way he could contribute was to give us a kicking game, and it would be foolish for him to take away that thing he brought to the table just to try to make one tackle.
Yeah.
2:53 to go. Handoff. That's ends with the carry. Very little gain, maybe none.
Good job by Garrett Hoffner there, really blowing the play up before it had a chance to develop.
Garrett came in quick and hard. Just nowhere to go for ends.
I don't know what Casey thinks, but I thought Ends ran a little timid at that time. Like maybe he's had enough of some of these Warrior hits.
I think he was worried about 58 finding him again.
Yeah.
One of the few times that number 58 has not been in on a tackle.
That's right.
All right, 2nd and 10. 2:11 to go, first half. 40-0 game. Out in the flat. Oh, I thought Wheeler was going to maybe dive and get that.
I don't think Wheeler knew it was there. I think if he had been able to see it, he would have been gone.
That'll make it 3rd and 10. It's a short 10. It's more like 9.5.
There's no such thing as a short 10.
Sure there is.
On 3rd down.
9.5 is a short 10. Whoa, sorry. Ran over Jeremiah.
Mike's gone rogue.
I'm just adjusting the directional antenna so we can hear Casey better.
Well, you mean the wind doesn't help?
The wind does not help.
That's a false start on the center.
Yeah, they saw Palak start inching up, and
center gave a little pump fake.
Well, this gentleman will be 3rd and a very long 10, as in about 14.5.
That's a long 10.
I see one of the Warrior managers, one of the young women down there, she was up here setting up the camera for their enterprise, and we were taking out these big heavy windows. Gene and I said, do you want to help us? She looked at us with disdain and said, I'm setting up a camera.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh, low snap. Oh, get in the air. Boys, they have had some bounces that could have really run this score up. It'll be 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Palak is in their head. He showed blitz again, and that center's just not interested in seeing him come by. He snapped that low, and it was a disaster from there on.
Peterson drops back to his 31 to wait on the punt. I'm disappointed. Casey and I built this punting game up to be Barnum and Bailey, Ringling Brothers circus.
They've got everyone off,
yeah.
And it's been okay.
Line drive. Bounces. Peterson takes it, has a man on him, avoids him. Kind of swinging around that left side. Oh, we got a penalty flag. Peterson with a nice run takes it to the 44, but it's probably coming back.
I think it's coming back.
They're going to get Peyton. I'm not sure what they're going to get him for. He's shaking his head like he doesn't believe it. Hold or a block in the back of some sort.
Well, that sort of penalty is...
Block in the back.
Yeah, that's not normally Peyton's place. See, that went right past these two young whippersnappers. They never even heard of Peyton plays. Jay got it.
You said something that was good.
I like it when he tries to prove how old he is.
Just trying to prove to our viewing audience that you two...
Look how old I am. Congratulations, Mike. We're all very proud of you.
It's a matter of accumulated knowledge of which neither of you have any.
I've got some time to accumulate that knowledge yet, Mike.
Not necessarily, Roger. Oh. None of you keep acting with the way you are right now.
It's going to send you to your room.
Yeah, and the railroad track. From the 20, 1st and 10 Warriors. Riggs carries. They're peeing on Riggs.
Yeah, he was fighting through tackles, and once he shed one, there was another person there to get him. So, tough run for Riggs on that one.
Warriors with 1.5 minutes to go in this first half.
I think they're going to run a little 2-minute drill here, it looks like.
I tell you what, it would be good practice. Plus, it may be the last time these guys see the field tonight. Long pass, though. That's for Peterson. Oh. Mason does a good job at the end of there to knock it away. Third down.
That was well covered by the Remmington player. It was going to be a tough catch to make.
Stuklik comes in the ball game. Minute 12 to go, third down from the 20. From the pistol, Snyder. Straight drop. Good block from Riggs. Pops it out here for Peyton Heidebrich. Makes the catch, goes out of bounds at the 40.
That was great. You couldn't have drawn that up any better.
Good touch on the football by Jack Schneider. Good route by Peyton, running a little wheel route here coming out of the backfield.
This block by Riggs is what made it happen.
Yep. Great job picking up the blitz. Great touch on the football right there. Minute 6 remaining in the half.
That play took 12 seconds, got 20 yards. Took 6 seconds and gained 20 yards.
Very efficient.
Do that a couple times.
Yeah.
They'll leave Remington with some time in the half.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Oh, Snyder, that ball is tipped as he threw it. His arm was hit as he threw it, and Snyder's getting up very slowly. Take another look at this.
He rolls to his left here, and I don't think that he knows that 45 is bearing down on him. He's going to try to square his shoulders and deliver a throw here.
45 is Garrett Johnson, the big running back who had some success earlier.
They're going to get Jack out of the game.
They'll bring Jack out. I think just let him rest.
So Remington will be
Riggs
first
comes
and
off
10.
also.
First and 10 Remington with just under a minute to go in the half. Ball on the Warrior 46-yard line. Another screen.
Warriors defending that much better than they were earlier in the half.
Sure.
Garrett Hoffner read that play very, very well.
Ends with the reception, and he's going to get 4. Back up to the line quickly, and again,
Ball's on the ground. It's out. Yep.
That'll be a sack.
By Daniel Hinton.
Timeout, Tampa State Bank timeout called by Remington.
What are you going to discuss? I mean...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Good pursuit there. Daniel Hinton getting the sack on the fumble bumble.
It's 3rd and 15 with 24 seconds left in the half. You're down by 40. Let's take a timeout and discuss what our options are.
They're going to fake a slip screen, Jeremiah, and they're going to throw the bomb. And nobody's going to be expecting it except for me, and I'm going to say I told you so.
That's right.
Except that's not going to happen. They're going to run belly up the middle and run the clock out.
It's 3rd and 15. The line of scrimmage is the 50-yard line. Tampa State Bank timeout. It's been just a kind of a glorious first half on Old Settlers Day Eve. Tonight's the night that the Old Settler comes down and gives little children bones.
What?
Yeah, animal bones. It's kind of a tradition here in Marion. If you're really, really good, you get like a coyote head.
If you're really bad, you get a skunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Your mic is... We lost you.
You cannot hear me?
Well, I kind of can.
What have you
That's
done
better.
to me, G?
That's better.
That seems really loud now. Whoa.
We can hear you
Third,
now.
third down. 3rd and 15.
All kinds of motion.
Warriors look like they gave a step towards the neutral zone. I don't know if they got into the neutral zone to make the lineman jump from Remington, but we'll find out here in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I've been wrong before on calls like this.
They're going to get in front.
They are. Wow. Okay. Can we see that again, Gene? Do you have that? No, don't have that one. Okay.
Only when it's convenient for Gene we get replays.
That's true.
Oh!
Oh, okay. I saw a different player move. I can't argue with that call. 3rd and 9. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get encroachment on that one.
No. Number 8 was 10 yards downfield.
Mason Peterson's going, what just happened?
TJ Weedle So that gives us back the 5 that we gave them
I
before.
feel like we've been here before.
And, oh boy, it's been a long half. I hear a siren. They're probably coming to declare this game a federal disaster area.
Dead on the table.
Yes. 40-0. Warriors lead. Broncos at the 50. Looking to throw down this sideline.
Oh, he had him.
In and out of his hands and incomplete. Going to be 4th and 14.
And I don't think they're punting. 18 seconds to go. Why?
I'm sure that's what the timeout was for, was to say, we're going to throw this and you're not going to catch it.
Because every time that happens, it stops the clock and you get more time for another play. Here we go, 4th down. Possibly the last play of the half.
I wouldn't count on it.
Quarterback. Oh, that's got to be.
That's got to be grounding.
Grounding, it has to be. I don't see a flag. What the world?
It's a turnover on downs, and Warriors will get the ball here.
Okay.
Going the other way.
But how can that not?
I know. There was no one over there.
Are they just going to call like defensive indifference? The play's not affecting the outcome of the game. You laugh. That happened.
I know in baseball.
I think that was Jake Vonnekamp out there, wasn't it, that made the sack that forced that throw?
Yes.
Thank you, Casey. Casey, he keeps us grounded. He reminds us there's a football game
There is a
going
game
on.
going on.
He's like our dad.
I've got something interesting.
Well, that'll be a twist. We'll have St. Luke Hospital quarterly report with Casey Case. I think it's a good time to start that right now. 40-0, down to Casey.
Okay, after officially the longest half of high school football in high school football history, Warriors have a commanding 40-0 lead. Todd Gordon told me that in the entire second half, there will be a running clock since we're up by 35, so hopefully the second half won't be as brutal as the first half. Marion's offense is unstoppable. They've made a few defensive adjustments, but I've seen some great tackles out here, some great pass coverage. And my interesting point is, if you've noticed tonight, every time Jack Schneider has rolled out to pass, he's rolled out to his left instead of to his right, which is completely unnatural. And I asked his grandfather if there was a reason for it, and he just shook his head. He says, none whatsoever. So you guys come up with a reason why he's rolling to his left every time and never going to his right.
Casey, are you? Would we be correct in assuming that you'll probably be getting some post-game interviews tonight?
I think I'm going to interview the 3 kings. King candidates.
Kind of a biblical thing?
Something like that.
Well, we'd like to thank our second quarter sponsors, Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Huey Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis Club, and we want to thank St. Luke Hospital for that quarterly report. Now, take a look at these messages from our sponsors.
The Marion High School Boosters are always there to support the students of Marion High in all their activities. Parents, grandparents, patrons of the district, and anyone wishing to support young people striving to excel are welcome to join the Warrior Nation. Buy some Warrior gear and show your colors. Come to a play, a game, a concert, or any other activity. Help boost the Warriors.
Check out Marion County Ace Hardware on Highway 56 north of town for all your home improvement, camping, lawn care, and other hardware needs. Marion Ace Hardware is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. They are committed to being the helpful place by offering knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Helping you is the most important thing they do every day at Marion County Ace Hardware. Carlson's Grocery supports the Marion Warriors, the Center Cougars, and all the people and organizations of the area. Carlson's offers a full-service grocery store with small-town friendliness and big city selection. Newly remodeled, Carlson's Grocery has a great variety of all your favorites. Fresh produce, an outstanding deli, and mouth-watering catering are also available at Carlson's. Carlson's Grocery, everything you need right here at home. Hannaford Abstract and Title is a trusted name serving people in the region since 1871. They provide abstracts of title and title insurance, along with real estate closings for your transactions. with the latest in leading-edge computer technology. Hannaford Abstract will continue to be dedicated to providing the very best of service for years to come and to supporting students of MHS.
We are back and ready to start our second half.
Mike, if I could point something out here, Remmington's going to kick off, which might be the only time this game.
Oh, good point. Good point. We're in the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. The good news from the Remmington perspective is the Warriors did not score at halftime. Score remains 40-0. We took stock, ladies and gentlemen, and we are celebrating National Talk Like a Pirate Day, which was September 19th, but...
I think it's international now.
Is it international?
International.
My goodness.
Talk Like a Pirate Day.
But we've been celebrating it. Roger has kind of petulantly said he will tell no more jokes. Jeremiah and I have 2 or 3 left, and here's a squib kick. Let it go out of bounds. Penalty.
Went out right about at the 35. Yep.
No one touched it, so the clock did not start. So that preserves a few seconds of game time.
We'll see a running clock here.
Looks like the Warriors have got the, looks like we've got most of the starters out there on offense. I would predict they'll get this possession, and that'll be about it.
Former announcer on the MCTV crew, Ed Wheeler, said that we will probably see the varsity starters for the first series. Of course, he's got a grandson playing, Corbin Wheeler.
Series or possession?
He said series.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Hand off to Riggs.
Riggs finds a couple yards there, maybe 2.
I think Ed's hearkening back to the days in the mid-90s when this was not uncommon to have a 30-40 point lead. And Coach would normally at that point let the starters come in and play, do what you can after the kickoff, and then come take a seat, and well, not a seat, but come take a rest.
Yeah.
I think we have lost Roger
I think he's changing out batteries.
Yes, he is. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Riggs with the carry again. Riggs running hard, has the first down.
Lots of room. Finally brought down after about 13 yards there, maybe 10.
Gets the ball into Bronco territory.
Be a first down for the Warriors.
Schultz comes in the ball game as Peterson comes out.
Don't worry, boys, I'm back.
Woo! We were worried. We were quite worried.
We thought maybe you were protesting something. We were starting to...
No, I'm not taking a knee or sitting down or just getting my mic fixed.
Riggs again.
Oh.
Roger might have, that's a good play, might have taken a knee in protest of continued pirate jokes.
I don't know what he's so upset about. He was the one that was like bringing them.
No, I guess he's just...
I've got more. I was just...
He's had enough, I guess.
International Talk Like a Pirate Day is not over just because it was halftime.
It was over on Monday.
There's a point
That's
there.
it. Fun's coming back out.
2nd and 6 for the Warriors. 44-yard line of Remington is the line of scrimmage. Snyder this time on the option. He keeps, look at him cooking, quick kick in the afterburners, out in the 21.
I'm not sure he couldn't have beat 7.
I think that would have been a good foot race to see, but he decided he was going to avoid the hit and get out of bounds.
We need to watch the replay and see David Colburn just about get mowed over. It was close.
Oh, we just saw it.
That would have been too bad.
Dave looked a bit like a matador.
That would have been a bad collision. That was a nice little sidestep, though.
Yeah,
it was.
You saw it coming. And...
Quick feet. 1st and 10 from the 21. Hand off to Peyton Heidebrack. Peyton's got some running room, and he gets the ball inside the 10.
That's the little misdirection play they normally run with Corbin Wheeler, or at least they did in the first half, and Peyton gets his shot there and does a good job getting upfield, reading his pulling guard there, Palak out in front.
Hey, our third quarter sponsors are the Marion High School Booster Club, the Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery, and Hannaford Abstract. Thanks to all those folks.
Broncos showed blitz on that last play, and there's just no one there once Peyton got through.
7-yard line, 1st and goal Warriors, up 40-0. Running clock, moving quickly, 8:46 to go in this third quarter. Hand off to Wheeler, and he's in the zone. A Case and Son touchdown.
Pretty simple play call there. Little off tackle run, good job sealing the edge, and Corbin makes one cut, puts his foot in the ground, and gets in the end zone.
Got Stringer and Dalrymple warming up here. Looks like Riley Hake is warming up. Austin Neufeld wishes he was warming up.
Doing more than just warming up his leg.
Yeah.
Wind continues to be pretty brisk here tonight, which is makes it kind of comfortable. It's a little humid with the wind. It's very comfortable. I got a
I think
flag.
we had some motion. Yep.
Well, the penalty for that is another pirate joke.
Oh.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yes, Mike.
I know a pirate with a wooden leg called Joe. I wonder
name?
what he calls his hook.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
How many pirate jokes are lame?
Are lame?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most of them are.
What is a pirate's favorite doll?
I don't know what.
A Barbie.
Barbie. Here we go. First,
back to the real stuff.
From the 8-yard line, the extra point, or a 2-point conversion attempt. Snyder keeps. He's in the zone. 48-0.
Here's the replay. You're going to see Snyder just run to his left, and there's all kinds of room for him to cut through here. Great blocking. That's Garrett Hoffner blocking. Made a great block.
Stay tuned after the game. Casey will have some interviews with Marion High School senior football players. That will be the Central National Bank post-game show.
Clock continues to run. 6:30 left in the third quarter.
Our Warrior sponsors this second half, same as the first half: Marion Auto Supply, Gambino's Pizza, HRK Variety, and Katie Insurance.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what?
Where do pirates put their trash?
We don't know.
In the garbage.
Garbage can.
Number 10, Austin
Neufeld. He just threw something.
Very, very hard. Sign him up.
What was that? Took 2 men to get it off the field. It hit Noah Dalrymple, and then he threw it to Bryce Schultz, who threw it over on the track.
It was a frog.
A frog?
I don't could have been.
Maybe it was a frog. Okay.
Could have been. I don't know.
Neufeld with the kick. Good high end over end kick. Comes down at the 18.
Handled awkwardly, but handled.
Yeah, the infielder handled the short hop there.
Bryce Schultz on the tackle. See who comes out here on offense, or on defense here.
Looks like they might get the starting unit, or most of the starting unit, maybe the series, as they alluded to, and then get them out.
Okay, Coach Teroff just came over onto the track and handed something to Mr. Gordon.
Oh, it's like a bracelet.
Looks like a bracelet.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those silicone wristband bracelet
All right.
things.
So you walks over to Todd, says, "Is this yours?"
He says, "Find out which student this came from."
Wonder how it got out on the football field.
Maybe a band member?
Oh, wow. I tell you what, Watson, you're good. Quick pass play. High.
Oh, he missed it.
Can we see that one again?
He had it in his hands, and as he went to roll to complete the play, it kind of squirted out there.
Zach Stuklik out here.
Zachary Stuklik.
Yes.
Nice try. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Jared Ray and Chase Stringer here warming up on the sideline, getting ready for the next offensive possession.
4:05 to go. third quarter. And a flag.
False start.
I think if I'm the Remmington coach, I have no idea whether they're adequately using their talent or whatever. They're doing some good things, but what would probably frustrate me the most and maybe question whether I'm doing a good job coaching are all those mistakes.
Yeah, the easy fixes, but got to get the kids to go about it the right way too.
Exactly. 2nd and 15 from the 20. And it's a handoff in the backfield. It's buried in the backfield, and we got a flag.
Be interested to see what that is.
I don't know. Perhaps someone got a hand on a face mask or something.
Big Anton Venduska. Very good job. Just kind of blew that play up right at the exchange.
Boy. That was...
They called that against us.
And I didn't hear what the call was.
That mic on the officials is just not loud enough.
Guys, I got it. It was an inadvertent face mask. 5-yard penalty.
Do they still... I didn't realize they still only had 5 and 15 in high school. So it's just in college and the NFL that it's automatic 15.
So the guys used the exact word, inadvertent face mask.
Gotcha.
They do still have it. We had one of those last year. I think we had this exact same conversation. That'll make it 2nd and 14 from the 22. That was a, boy, I tell you, they blew that up in the backfield.
They would have got more out of it if the quarterback kept it.
Thrown out here again, a little long.
That's just not there.
At least the clock still runs.
Yeah, we're down to about 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Crowd has thinned out. Still a good crowd here, though.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, what?
What does a pirate get if he lays in the grass?
Yeah, what?
Cigars.
Man, they're stretching them now. What did the pirate say when his wooden leg got stuck in the freezer?
Shiver me timbers.
Yes. 3rd and 14. Right in the middle of the field, gets about 5 or 6. It'll bring up 4th down.
Threw it to Garrett Johnson, who's been kind of their go-to guy most of the night when they've had opportunities to, and he was able to catch it and get a few yards out of it.
That will break it 4th and 7. They're huddling. Peterson is back and ready to go north. Or go
he knows
south,
this is probably the last time he's going to be on the field tonight. He wants the football.
Under a minute to go now in this quarter. Well, they're trying to get us to jump. They wanted to get a short
get a 4th and 2.
And we've got a Tampa State Bank timeout with 31 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Warriors well disciplined. It's easy to check out at this point. They stayed in there, stayed focused, and didn't jump offsides.
Yep. What do you got, Mike?
He's looking. He's
Well,
searching.
I just nothing worth saying anymore. Here's my last gasp. Me last gasp, matey. How do you know if you are a pirate?
I don't know how.
You don't know, you just are.
Good one to exit on.
All right, here's my final one. Here it is, kind of a history one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Is there a prize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was the first pirate?
Oh, yeah, I know. Go ahead. That's very appropriate for you.
That's
there,
what I thought.
Reverend.
Noah. He built the ark.
We're going to end on that.
I was gonna do that one, but I thought, oh no, Jeremiah will get all upset. It's sacrilegious. And Noah wasn't a pirate. He was a good guy. And
How long have we known each other?
I'm lying about that whole thing. All right, once again, punt opportunity.
Oh, they almost got to it.
Sure did.
Peter.
Good Bronco bounce.
Rolled in about the 38. Warriors will take over there, and we've got a lot of clean jerseys going in. Okay, we got number
67 is Anton Vindesca.
Great play on the defensive end there. Let's see if he can carry that over to the offensive
70
side.
is Caleb Hett.
5 is Chase Stringer. He'll probably be your quarterback.
55 is Luke Lanning. 8 is Riley Hake.
53 is
That's the end of the third quarter.
And we will have the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report starring the vivacious, delicious Casey Case.
Guys, into 3 quarters, it's 48-0, and we've got a running clock, and life is good. Here's something I just talked to Gerald Weens about. I told him to watch our broadcast on. Turn the volume down so he doesn't have to listen to you guys. But watch our offense and see how many times you can see the offense make a mistake tonight. Their execution has been pretty well flawless. They haven't turned the ball over. Well, they turned the ball over on a bad pass, but they haven't fumbled it. They haven't had penalties. The blocking must be good because Jack Schneider and Corbin Wheeler have ran into the end zone untouched several times. I just think back on this game, and our offense is executed very well.
All right, guys, and now these words from our sponsors.
Marion Die and Fixture is a Bradbury Group company that manufactures a wide range of custom dies and fixtures for metal forming applications. The dedicated employees and management place an emphasis on quality. Marion Die and Fixture is a proud supporter of the Marion community.
Donahue Manufacturing continues the tradition of quality trailer manufacturing which began over 50 years ago. Located just outside of Durham, Kansas, Donahue builds a full line of agricultural, industrial, and utility trailers. Continuous product evaluation and quality improvements ensure that you get maximum value for your trailer purchase. Please visit our website at donahuetrailers.com or call us toll-free 1-800-457-7406. When there's work to do, Donahue.
Welcome to the Lumberyard in Hillsborough, Kansas, in Marion County. My name is John Heffley, president and owner, and I'd like to welcome you and show you some of the services we have to offer here. We are a full-service lumberyard. We do paint, lumber, hardware. We have free delivery in Marion County. We have a lot of options to show people. We have a showroom for kitchen and bath. We are just a full service, and we'd love to have you come take a look at us and shop Marion County.
These words from Roger Schroeder.
Hey!
That was just one word.
That's one word.
It was a long word. Since this quarter is going to go fast, our fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Die and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and the Lumberyard.
You didn't say that fast enough.
I got 12 minutes.
And we'll give the third quarter's guys one more shot. The Marion High School Booster Club, Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery, Hannaford Abstract. Thanks to the boosters for comping us on dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Good burger. Good burger.
All right. Warriors JV offense. See what they can do against the Remmington squad. Inside handoff's going to get a couple.
I think that might have been Lanning.
It was number 40-something, maybe Noah Cuckoo.
I thought, but he's listed as a tight end. I thought it was a 44.
Looks like a 44. It is a 44.
Okay.
Position change.
Volunteer to number 7, Evan Heidebrecht.
Well, they just said it was Evan Heidebrecht. I do not think so.
He came up with the ball.
Okay.
Second down 9, 40-yard line.
Second down for the Warriors, 9 to go. And we've got a penalty here. Maybe a little movement on the Warriors.
Let them play. Let them play.
False start. That'll push it back. Remains second down. I know.
That's right.
Clock is running.
Riley Hake runs into play here as Noah Dalrymple comes off.
What number is Riley?
He is 8.
8, okay.
Snowman.
Well, yeah. 5'10", 136-pound junior. 2nd and 14. Stringer keeps, has a little running room. He works his way upfield. Nice run by Stringer. He's got the first down. Gets the ball inside Bronco territory to the 44.
Great effort there by number 5, Chase Stringer.
Yeah, great run by Stringer. He's a couple opportunities to be stopped, and he just keeps going.
They spot it right on the 45. 1st and 10 for the Warriors there. So that's good to see. The JV gets the first down. Our score is 48-0 here in the 4th quarter. Running clock.
10 minutes remain.
That's a handoff to Evan Heidebrecht. Evan's going to get a 8 or 9 yard gain.
Evan finds a hole there just right of center, and they will pick up about 7 yards.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors, and I know when you're a JV player and you get this chance, you don't want to just play. You want to. The whole point of the game is to score.
That's right.
Oh, that time Stringer keeps again. Does a nice little run. Worms his way to the 30 and another first down.
We got a shoe down. Antone stepped out of his shoe there on that play.
Coming in the ball game are number 42, Hunter Helmer, and number 50, and I don't have a 50 on my roster here. We'll check
Is it 60 maybe? Kate Alvin?
Maybe it was. I don't see a 50 here either.
Oh, no, that is.
Oh, there is a 50 out there. Well, it's the unknown Warrior. And that's Hunter Helmer, I think, with the carry. Hunter, just a freshman. Then Anton Vendeska comes back in. We've also got number 20. We mentioned him earlier, Noah Dalrymple.
Luke Lanning comes off. See the varsity starters on the sideline with their helmets off, enjoying the game.
Oh, that's a handoff that is well defensed.
Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
And Warriors retain possession. At least that's the initial indication here. They're saying 3rd down, so.
Quarterback and running back were fighting over the exchange there a little bit.
Yeah, it was hard to tell who had the ball, and I'm not sure either one of them did. So,
Eli Hett, number 3, checking in at wide receiver.
Helmer comes out. Gosh, guys, this is just crazy how fast. But the thing I like is that because they made a couple first downs, the JV's getting some good playing time here.
Good snaps as we get under 7:30 left in the 4th quarter.
3rd and 12 from the 33. Stringer keeps. Stringer gets the ball inside the 30. Another good run.
We'll pick up about 5 yards and bring up 4th down.
Luke Lanning, who up until today was my neighbor, but there was a moving van at their house. They're moving out in the country.
Gonna have some new neighbors there, I understand.
We are.
Carlson's are
Yes, sir. 4th down, 4th and 7. Hake up top. Stringer, the quarterback. Looks like Colton Brewer in the offensive backfield. Stringer wants to throw. He pumps. Now he's running. He's got a little running room. Oh, he cuts back into the man.
I think he might have had a chance there if he stayed to the outside.
Yeah.
He had a guy open on the rollout to the right and still almost made the play coming back to his left.
So the ball will go over to the Broncos on their own 25. Most of those Warrior JV players stay out there, a couple of substitutions, but no varsity players are coming back. Pretty much with Coach Tiroff's system. If once the helmet comes off, you're not going back in.
Yeah.
We have, are these?
There's a mom stunt that's about to happen.
Yeah, something with the moms is going to go on down here. We'll give you our reporting on that. 5:45. Remington now with the ball. Hand off right up the middle. That's Ends with a nice run. Todd Ends gets the ball to the 50.
Hunter Helmer on the tackle.
On the tackle, number 42, Hunter Helmer. Number 33, Colton Brewer.
Hey, guys, what was the score that I predicted again?
Casey, I can tell you the answer to your question. Maybe.
I think it was 49-12, wasn't it?
Your prediction was 49-12.
Well, there's still time. Broncos are moving.
Maybe that's a good point. Gene says it'll be hard for us to get 1 point.
Riley Haken there sticking his nose in, making the tackle from his safety spot.
Quarterback Kyle Thiessen with the carry gets a first down.
I don't need to be exact. I just need to be close.
I'm pretty close. I had 43-6.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I think that might be, well, they're probably going to score, and that might be it right there, the 43-6. First down now, just inside the Warrior 40. 48-0. JV's on the field. The clock, a running clock. Quarterback keeps. Ball comes out. Warriors need to fall on it. Preserve that shutout.
Say they have it.
Good job by the young Warrior defense there. Active hands going in for the tackle, and they are going to have the football.
Take another look at it. You hear the roar from the sideline. Teammates wanting that shutout too.
Great job. Colton Brewer made him cough it up, and he might have been the one to get on it too.
I don't think Riley knew it had come out.
No, he was still trying to tackle it.
Still trying to tackle.
I don't know who came up with it here, but it was certainly Colton Brewer that caused the fumble.
Well, clearly we're being mean, but if you're the kids that built a 48-0 lead, you don't want to open the paper tomorrow and see 48-12 or something like that. Run up the middle.
Good hard run there.
Yeah, legs kept turning, and he found some room to run there just to the left.
And the JV didn't want to give up that touchdown, so good job, guys.
Colton Brewer still excited from his turnover. Good hard run there on first down. Only got a yard, but could have been less.
So well-fought yard.
Yes. He earned every bit of it.
2:51 to go. We've got two receivers out wide, two slot backs, one tailback. Stringer wants to throw. He pops it out here. Oh, just a little bit high.
A little bit high of Eli.
Eli. Eli's coming, hide your heart, girl. Eli's coming, hide your heart, girl. Girl, Eli's a coming, you better hide.
I want to know who number 50 is.
Well, I can't help you on that one. I said there was a 50, and then Jeremiah smacked me down. There's no 50 on the field.
Well, there was a 50 on the field.
There's a 50 on the field.
Right there in the middle. Stringer hands off. Stringer keeps. Nice fake and a pretty nice run. Stringer gets out of bounds. Of course, the clock doesn't stop.
Under 2 minutes here, you got a 4th and 5. It'd be interesting to see what the play is here.
I think 50 is 60. I think it's Kate.
They're gonna go punt team here. They're gonna put the lids back on, and the starters are gonna go punt it away.
Yeah, that's the. You know, your kids have fought hard to try to maintain a shutout. You don't want to just hand the ball over here on the 15.
You could gamble and try to run a play and hope that in the change of possession that it gets down under a minute and they're not able to score. But
yeah.
I don't think punt team hasn't had any work today. Here's a good opportunity for them to get on the field.
That is an excellent point. I hadn't thought about that. Good snap. Gets away a good punt.
Great punt.
Ball rolled out on the 49 of the Broncos. They'll have a minute. Well, by the time they get out here and set up, under a minute to go.
Yeah, guys, I have a report for you.
Who's number 50?
Christensen.
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew Christensen.
He's number 65 in the program, so we got that situated.
Well, I just asked Scott Heidebrecht, and Scott Heidebrecht was pretty sure, so if we're wrong, blame Scott.
Scott's the man. I don't think he's wrong.
All right.
That was good in-depth reporting.
That's why we have
Appreciate
Casey
that.
down there. You bet. All right, there's a handoff to the tailback. That is ends. Our producer saying we had way too many men on the field. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 12 out there right now.
There are 12 out there on the field.
They're gonna throw the flag, and that's gonna be the ball game anyway.
He stopped. He wants to stop the clock.
You can't.
He's trying.
No, you can't stop.
You wouldn't stop. If it's running clock's a running clock unless you call timeout, right? Maybe they called timeout.
Game can't end on a defensive penalty.
That's true.
Is that what they're gonna?
That is probably it exactly. They need to put about 6 seconds back on the clock.
Well, I think you just give them one on time
Give
down.
them a play, yeah.
Give them one on time down.
That happened for somebody against Oklahoma State, and they shouldn't have got it. and
Whoopsie.
Won the game.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't have got it.
Yeah, they're calling that.
One more play to preserve the shutout.
So here's the drama for the evening, folks. Warriors up 48-0. JV defense on the field. Remmington with the varsity offense on the field. They want to score. We don't want them to. They're on our 48. They have one play.
The ref just called Remington a timeout. They just broke their huddle.
That's a
The coach was already there working the timeout
Yeah.
before the official called it.
Tampa State Bank timeout. Hey, how about those fourth quarter sponsors?
Those fourth quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and the Lumberyard.
Now, stay tuned after the quarter for a quick St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Then Casey will gather up some seniors, and we'll have the St. Luke Hospital, we'll have the Central National Bank postgame show. This is a long timeout.
And there's 1 second on the clock. That was nice.
They put one on, I guess, just so that you got something to start with. I think they're. What do you do? I mean, they've been trying to pass. Don't you do it again?
Our defensive backs are so deep. I mean,
They're playing on the 15-yard line back there. Slip screen.
Going long. Oh! Riley Hake almost had an interception.
Riley Hake and Eli Het there to break it up to preserve the shutout and end this Warrior victory on Old Settlers Day Eve.
48-0. Let's go down with St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Casey Case.
48-0, guys. Dominant performance by the Warriors tonight. The defense had a couple of issues early on, but offensively, like I said before, the execution was just outstanding. And I'm going to ask these three seniors when I get out here how they are executing the way they are on offense, and we'll see what they have to say. So I'll sign off and be with you here shortly.
Very good.
As we wait for Casey to line up those seniors, let's talk a little bit about the ball game for the our part of the Central National Bank postgame show. Roger, your thoughts?
I still stand by my first statement that it was a trap game, and they certainly came out on the opening possession, and every indication was that it was going to be just that. But they did a good job of making that adjustment. Coach Tieroff, 2 or 3 plays into the game, calling the timeout, really going out and riding the ship, and did a good job. And from then on, they did a very good job of kind of settling into the course of the game and making the adjustments they needed to make to put a real thumping on the Broncos this evening.
One of the longtime Warrior fans caught me at halftime. He said, very rarely will you see Coach Tieroff go out on the field and tell his assistant coaches I've got this.
Yeah. If there was a situation for it, though, that was perfect.
That was it. You're going to have to turn your mic off so Casey can talk.
All right, I'm going to sign off for the night.
Okay, okay. Okay,
right.
I'm gonna turn this one off and I'm gonna test it real quick.
While Casey's getting ready, we're going to look at the three candidates.
Testing, you guys. Oh yeah, I can
We
even
got
hear
it.
myself down here.
All right, this is the Central National Bank postgame show. Go down to the field with Casey Case.
I've got with me the three king candidates down here. Mason Peterson, Peyton, God, I wanted to say Peyton Heidebreck and Noah, guys. First of all, great game. You got dominated out there. What I couldn't believe, but well, I can believe it, but was very impressed with your offense. The way offense executed and how you guys made very few mistakes. And I don't think they can hear what I'm saying now.
Yeah,
so
we can hear you.
You hear
We
what I'm
can hear
saying? Tell me about the offense and how you guys executed so well, and we couldn't hardly see any mistakes out there.
Well, you know, it all started with the blocking up front. Those guys up there are monsters. They're the beginning of it all every game. And then with all the speed we have on offense with Jack, Corbin, Riggs, Peyton, me, we just let it loose and got going, and we stomped on them. So it was fun. We played vicious, and we killed them.
All right, Peyton, what do you think?
I just think we came out, you know, thinking in our minds that we don't want a repeat of the first half of Sedgwick from last week. You know, we struggled blocking Sedgwick, and that's all we practiced this whole week is blocking on the perimeter, getting out there, and just holding on to blocks, not letting them go.
Yeah, Noah, talk a little bit about the defense. You made a great open field tackle right over here in front of me, and you guys started out and sputtered a little bit, but you had a pretty good night.
Yeah, the first two drives, they weren't all that great in my opinion, but we came out and we got our stuff done, and we just played really hard the first half and second half, and I'm proud of my boys.
Guys, congratulations, and everybody, I know who Peyton is, okay? I just had Evan stuck in my head, and I couldn't spit it out. So, guys, great game. Good luck next week. That's it for me, guys.
Thank you, Casey. Nice job. That was our combo St. Luke Hospital quarterly report, Central National Bank postgame report. Roger, any last words? I know you said you had your last, but, you don't get to say anything. Sorry. Gene, turn your mic off so Casey can talk. How about you, Jeremiah?
It was a fun game for Old Settlers Day Eve, and great to have a good crowd out and see the Warriors put up 48 points and pitch a shutout tonight. And we'll be heading out to Sterling, and that should be more competition next week. We'll set our eyes on that.
Join us on the road next week at Sterling, Kansas, and then we'll come home for a long home stretch. I want to once again compliment our cameramen, Danny Maddox and Jay Smith. It's outstanding. I mean, it's professional quality stuff, and we really appreciate their work. They don't get much credit. They don't get to have pirate jokes, but we do appreciate what they do. Gene Winkler for being what Gene Winkler is. He does everything, and he does it well. This is for Casey Case, for Jeremiah Lang, for Roger Schroeder. This is Mike Powers saying good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.